CJ, I know you're a big locker room guy, and this culture has seen a big shift this season. How has that translated for you guys and the success you've had this season? I know it's not how it ended right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it speaks for itself. You win 13 games in this league, no matter how you win them. It's special, and I think it's this locker room, these guys we have on this team, is a big reason why. We play for each other. We look each other in the eye, and we go out on that field ready to do whatever for each other to win. And today we weren't able to get that done, but this is a real special locker room.
Was there something missing? I mean, you guys have been in this position before in the fourth quarter, where it's been that one-score game. Did you feel like there was a specific thing out there that just wasn't clicking?
It's playoff football. That's what happens when it comes to the playoffs. It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be big moments, and we ran out of time today. Congratulations to the Giants. Hope they go far. But it was a tough one.
Talk about your year as a whole. You weren't really kind of in that offense as much. You kind of a special teamer. Did it kind of remind you of your earlier days of playing this year, or what were kind of the positives of that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you just wherever you have value, you have to go out and make the most of it. And whether that was on offense or some games more so on special teams, whatever it was, I was happy to do it, and happy to be a part of this team and be a part of this culture.
Having it been a little while since you guys got the opportunity to play in the postseason, was it still just special?
It was. There was a lot of energy in this locker room. Before the game, we were really excited about just playing, just being in the postseason. There's not a lot of teams that get this opportunity. There's a lot of teams at home watching us today, so just extremely grateful for the opportunity to come out and play.
Adam was just talking about how it's always disappointing, but also frustrating. There were sometimes some plays left on the field, and the window sometimes shrinks the longer in the league to get back to this spot, and how you have to manage those emotions. How are you right there?
Yeah, it's tough because when was the last time we were in the playoffs? 2019, right? So it's not an every year thing. Sometimes you make the playoffs, you get far, and then take some years off. So it is tough, and you can't take it for granted. So you got to soak all this in, and Adam being in this league for a long time, myself being on this team for 7 years now. We know how hard it is to win in this league, so it definitely hurts when you get there and you weren't able to get it done.
And we hear all year long about just how tight this locker room is, and there's always that knowledge that it's not going to be the same next year. Jordan Hicks was emotional, saying that it's not going to be the same. How do you deal with that, knowing it's so fresh right now?
Yeah, I mean, you don't really know how to deal with that because. This is the last time that this specific group of guys are going to play together. People are, contracts and all those things. Those happen in the upcoming, weeks and months. But this, like I said earlier, this is just a special group. It's a special group, and it's sad that it's the last time we're all going to be together. This specific group.
Was it almost fitting that it was a one-score game to end it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there were so many of those games this year, and we were 11-0 in all of them. So it's tough to lose this one, but this was a special year. You can't explain the things that happened this year. You really can't, and I'm super happy I was able to be a part of it.
And you've been in this league for quite some time, but in this year, is there a different lesson that you draw from this team and this season? I
don't know. It's just everything was special. We will, in the upcoming weeks, I'll be able to kind of digest and look back and kind of just see how the whole year was as a whole. But there were just some things in this season that were just unexplainable. Some of the games, some of the situations. I've never been a part of anything like it in my life, and it was just a really special year.